So, we often ask this question at seminars: what do all of these brands have in common? Tesco, McDonald's, BMW, eBay, iTunes, Amazon, Barack Obama. The answer is, John, what do you say?
They're all brands?
Yeah, they're all brands, but specifically, they're all into email marketing in a really big way. They do email marketing is a core strategy for all of these businesses. Say McDonald's. Have you ever used McDonald's Wi-Fi? No? Okay. Well, McDonald's gives free Wi-Fi. You go to a McDonald's and at any time of day you'll see business meetings happening now at McDonald's. And those people are using the free Wi-Fi. If you want to get free Wi-Fi, what's the first thing you have to give up? Your email address. When Barack Obama got re-elected, he hired a team of internet marketing specialists to work with him on his campaign. And one of his big strategies was email marketing. And he did loads of it, serious amounts of email marketing. He enlisted people like Beyonce. So Beyonce obviously has all her subscribers and must be a Democrat because she agreed to mail out all of her subscribers, which must be millions of people, to invite them to some kind of event that Barack Obama was attending as well. So all in the aid of raising awareness and campaign management. And he would do lots and lots of these types of things to get in touch with his audience by email. Now, do any of you've got a little newsletter list, haven't you, of people who want to do newsletter subscribers, is that right?
Yes, yeah, but not that one.
Okay, small one.
Yeah.
So, have any of you ever bought a list of email addresses? Okay, no? You have, Tim? Yeah. So, when people think about email marketing, generally that's what people think of. We're going to buy a list of people who fit our target market, and we're going to send them emails. Now, that often is quite ineffective. Now, we'll all recognise going to your inbox, and it's these days, you only need to do this business for 5 minutes, and you will have emails coming through from all over the world from different people selling all sorts of different things. And most people, when they go to their inbox, are in filter mode. What do I need to delete without reading? There aren't very many people that read every email these days, and most email programs filter a lot of your emails out for you, so you don't even have to do it. So the email, if you think when you get unsolicited emails, it's probably quite rare that you open them or read them. The times when you will open emails will be when generally they're from someone you know, or from a company that you know and trust, or from when they're on a subject that is exactly relevant for you at that particular moment in time. So the problem with buying a list and sending it out to people, this may have worked for you, I don't know, Tim. You haven't done it yet?
No, it didn't work.
It didn't, okay. All right.
I came in at the right time. I could have told you that, Tim. Here's my card.
Yeah. Where was this a month ago? Right? And the reason why that campaign wouldn't have worked, and why so many others don't, and we see this with businesses over and over again, so it's quite common, is you are sending your emails to a cold list. So you're sending emails to people who haven't necessarily heard of you, and certainly don't want to hear from you, haven't opted in, haven't decided they want to hear from you. The second reason why a lot of email marketing doesn't work is when you are pushing a product. You are pushing a service, you are out there, you're promoting, selling something. People will open the emails if they seem interesting or useful in some way, but not if they're just promoting something which they don't necessarily need. And the third is irrelevant. It's a bit of a needle in a haystack approach. Some email marketing companies call it spray and pray. You send 1,000 emails and you just hope that it lands in someone's inbox who happens to notice it, who you just happen to catch at exactly the right time, who is just considering your exact service at the moment that you got that email, or she got that email, which is unlikely. And you need to do big numbers, and it's quite low returns, and the data is expensive, and you can end up getting blacklisted and all that stuff. So the people that do emails very well are when they are personalised, they're relevant, and they're to people you want to hear from. And Amazon is a very, very good example of that. Has anyone here had a personalised email from Amazon?
Yeah.
You have? So this is an example of one I got. So I do running, not a cyclist, but I run. And I'd gone to Amazon to start looking at maybe replacing my trainers. I didn't buy anything, but I logged into my account and I had a look around, and then I left. And then a few hours later, I got this email with a guide for running shoes. Not selling me specific products, but a guide for running shoes. And it used my name, it was exactly relevant for me at that particular moment based on my behaviour and what I was shopping for, and it was informative, it was interesting. So that's an email I'm more likely to read, I'm certainly more likely to engage in it than someone, sending me some kind of email hoping that they catch me at the right time, which is unlikely because I probably won't even open it. So how can you do that in your own business? So the answer is to build what's called an opt-in database. So, in other words, to collect email addresses from the people who are visiting your website. Now you can't do that without their permission, but with the strategies which we're going to teach this afternoon, you can do that. And as that database builds, it will go from a very small newsletter list, to a much bigger one, a more substantial one. And the bigger it gets, that is an absolute asset that is worth money to your company. Because if you have a database of people that want to hear from you, who fit your buyer personas, who are in your target market, and you can then stay in touch with them and build a relationship with them, it's gold dust and it's worth something. So, an automated lead nurture sequence is where you pre-write a sequence of emails that will go to a potential prospect over a period of time. So it might be that you write let's say someone becomes a new lead on your website. You might send them an automated email that says, thanks for registering with our website. Here are 5 facts you know about our company. Here's where you can get more information about the thing that you were interested in, and links to some further pieces of information. Nice, helpful, get to know you kind of email. You might then leave it, and you can set, right, so we send that email first, and then we have a delay of 5 days. And after that time, we want the following email to get sent, which gives them some more information again. And then we have another delay, and then we send them this, and then we send them this, and then we send them this over a period of time. Now, so Tim, you have you said an average buying cycle is a year, 2 years. I bet that there are common questions that get answered during that. Yeah. In most sales conversations, the same things will come up quite commonly. So that could be packaged into a sequence of emails that answer those questions over a period of time that could be kind of drip-fed in a useful way to somebody over a period of time. That doesn't take you out of the equation, but it means when you do call, they are going to be warmer, more educated, closer to the sale, and it could bring that 1 to 3 years to maybe 6 months a year by accelerating that process.